Hold up for 1 second, man. As a matter of fact, before. Put it back over here.
Oh man. I hope my ghost don't start acting up right now, bro.
Can't find an envelope. Oh shit, let me check that quick. We will do next time also, right?
What's that?
If you got like envelopes at home and whatnot,
yeah,
let's put it in an envelope.
Okay.
How much is this?
$8.
$8 on Square. You write your name on it. Okay. It's $8. All right. What's the name again? I'm used to call you out of sight, man.
Yeah.
What name should I put on it?
Shiraz. S-H-A.
Hold on.
R-O-Z-Z.
Hold on. Shiraz. S-H-A.
R-O.
R-O.
Z-Z.
S-H-A-R-O.
Z-Z.
Z-Z. I got you. All right. Right. So the treasurer of this department is Captain Zakar.
Okay.
All right. He's the treasury man in the I.S.U.P.K. I'm saying, so it's gonna be in the back. Maybe come collect that tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Good. All right. SKYPE. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge out of the 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. It's Friday, and this is the Hebrew class. All right. Oops. I'll pretend I can't see the class online. Share that good. SHALAM, Isupk. I mean, I'm doing the YouTube. I was gonna have you do the Facebook. I mean, do you see the YouTube up? Because I'm seeing it, and I ain't seeing nobody really coming in like that. Oops, views going up. All right, people's coming in now. So must be good then. All right, y'all. All right, do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do the Facebook because you gave me the account. The Facebook account is on your Facebook account, right? So yeah, you just do the Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Just always do it on your Facebook. All right. Yeah. I mean, you might as well because I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Next week I might try to do that, but I'm saying I don't. We got a MacBook, so it's giving me a personal, you know what I'm saying, face to the screen kind of vision. It's not giving me the camera what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So till I figure that out, you just always do the Facebook until I can figure that out. You know what I'm saying? All right. So that's okay. Yes, Hebrew class. Today we're gonna go over the basics. We're gonna get we're gonna do the Most High's name. We're going to break down Yahushua's name. All right. And whatever other questions we got, we're going to get a couple prayer words, the prayers from our Father, which art in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Because we say that the prayer often, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do it after every class. Sometimes we do it, we always do it in the Sabbath service. And you always hear these words and you're not going to know what these words mean. You see what I'm saying? Being that we say the whole Hebrew prayer, and then we say the whole English prayer. So now we're going to get some of the individual Hebrew words. So when you hear those prayers, you're going to know what that word means, and then you're going to take your time, I'm saying, gradually being familiar with the actual Hebrew. And that's how, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be able to dish this English language, because this English language is not ours. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? We're trying to get our own language back. We're not trying to share no Arabic language with no Arabs. We're not trying to share no Chinese language with the Chinese. And we're not trying to share no African language with the Africans. know what I'm saying? We want our own language, the language that the Lord gave us, that the language that the Lord gave us to maintain, the pure language, the holy language, the Lashawan Qadash, which means the holy tongue, the separate tongue, all right? No sweat. All right, shalom, shalom. I am Chris. I see you. Y'all, shalom, the Shaktum. What's up? Shalom, shalom. All right, Judah, Gabriel K. No sweat. I'm in the house with my man out of sight over here. We're going to get some Hebrew. All right, so first, all right, we're going to go to the board. I'm out of sight, can't see, but you're going to hear. You see what I'm saying? You're going to be the man that's special in the Hebrew by knowing and remembering the words. You see what I'm saying? Every man that comes up into the school, they all got a gift. No matter what their disability is, no matter what kind of injury they got, no matter what kind of back problem or leg problem. You see what I'm saying? Every man got a gift in school, and the Lord required all of us to be in the I.S.U.P.K together as a nation. All right, one man invents cars, another man invents trains, another man invents planes, another man knows how to fight, another man does whatever the Lord blessed him with, all right? Yeah. All right, so good. So now, Lord's name, according to Zechariah 14:9, there's only one name that the Lord got. The Lord don't got a million names. The Lord only got one name. It's very important what that name is. You see what I'm saying? Because he said, I'm paraphrasing the scripture where it says, those that call on my name, you see what I'm saying? Those are the men that will be saved. You see what I'm saying? When Israel returns to the Lord, you know what I mean? When you turn to the Lord, you got to know the Lord's name. You got to know who you're praying to. You see what I'm saying? Christians can't get saved, but they don't know the Lord's name. They don't know nothing about the Lord at all. All right? So they go to church, wasting their time. You need to come to the I.S.U.P.K, all right, home of the truth, the headquarters. We are in Harlem right now. You know what I'm saying? In Harlem, New York City. This is where it started, established 1969. All right? Oh, good. So the Lord's name. The Lord's name is Yahweh. All right, Yahweh. All right. Usually we got a lot of troopers coming into school. They want to know how to write it. A lot of brothers know the Lord's name, how to write it in the English letters. But when it comes to writing in Hebrew, they don't know where to put their annotations, the connectors. So we're gonna get that right on the board right now, all right? This is the Lord's name right here. Yah. And then you got the Ha. And then you got the Wa. And then you got the Ha. All right? So now, Yah, Ha, Wa, Ha. It's comprised of 4 Hebrew letters. All right? In Hebrew, there's no vowels. All right? We don't do no vowels. That's a European thing. I-E-I-O-U. People don't got that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, how can you have a language with no vowels? You see what I'm saying? The same way the Chinese got a language with no vowels, and they're speaking and communicating perfectly. You know what I'm saying? They're damn near the 3rd nation in the earth right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even Donald Trump today, who was in the UK, with some PMA, some prime minister, I don't know if it's prime minister, but the title she had was PMA, PM, and then her last name on top of her title was May, as in that month May, but her name is May. And he boasts that America was the greatest country in the world, and some European country was the second. I'm not gonna say it was the UK, even though it sounded like he was aiming at it like it was the UK, even though many people can say we'll beg to differ. And then he said that China is the 3rd. You see what I'm saying? China came up to the ranks. They sold us all the fried chicken in the earth. And they made a lot of money off us. I'm saying they traded with the white man, and now the Chinese are now in the league of greatness amongst the nations in the earth. And they did that greatness while having their own Chinese language. You know what I'm saying? That had no vowels, right? Same way the Lord's culture will be number 1, as it always was and always will be number 1, with no vowels, right? Good. Yahawaha. Good. All right. 4 letters. But now the sound is only 3 sounds. Why? Because this last letter over here, the wa and the ha is connected. So you want to say waha, it will be wa. All right. Wa with the ha hold up at the end of it. So wa. All right.
Yeah.
Ya, ha, wa. All right. The upside down connector means that the sound of the last letter falls off. All right. Hold on 1 second. Get the door right quick. You got that outside, right?
Yeah.
I don't sweat. Back it up first. Good. How you feeling today?
Good as well.
Good. We'll probably outside. No. So, all right.
So I'm on bus pass in my combat man.
This was right here.
This is my bus pass.
All right. Sweat. My weapons on you, right? Drugs.
This Captain Conscious, I said this is a portion of it.
What is this?
That's the glass break after the glass, like an emergency or what.
That's what it was.
All right.
Let me see that. Yeah. Good. That hole right there. That hole right here. Quick. One foot and quick. Okay. So hold the books right. Pull them out. Okay. Good. Put that in. All right. What's this?
This one for Texas.
I'm gonna say put it back in here. All right. Put it over there. Good. Yeah, good. All right. So we're doing over here. We're doing the Lord's name. All right. The Lord's name is an extremely masculine name. There's no official breakdown to the name yet. There's no true definition to the name yet. But we know this, that the Lord is a man, all right? He says the man. If you go to Exodus 15:3, it will say that the Lord is a man. Exodus 15:3 says that the Lord is a man. What type of man is he? He's a man of war. All right? He's not a woman of war. He's not a gender neutral thing of war, but he is actually indeed a man of war, right? Good. So now, Yah at the beginning of a word, right? Preposition, Yah. Yah at the beginning of a word means he. We know that already, right? Good. He. All right. Yah. All right. Good. Now, another way, mid-sentence of how you will say he, or he by its lonesome, when it's not connected to something, is ha-wa-ah. All right? Ha-wa-ah. Ha-wa-ah is how you say he when it's lonesome, all right? He. All right? As opposed to haya-ah. Haya-ah, which is she. All right? Just as at the beginning of a word, Yah at the beginning of a word is he, if it's connected at the beginning of a word. All right? As opposed to tha at the beginning of a word. All right? Tha at the beginning of a word means she. All right? And that goes based according to context. Right? But usually, tha at the beginning of a word can also mean will do. All right? But I've seen there's been many occurrences where it will say she, right? Or her bread will be thalakam. All right? Thalakam. And it's very important to know context. If a man not familiar with the culture, as we mentioned, that was it last week, where lakam can mean fight. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't understand the context of what you're reading, you see star lakam and you think that it's she fights. You know what I'm saying? But when you see the context, it's talking about food, it's talking about a thing that you eat. You see what I'm saying? It's talking about money. And you wouldn't say you would see the thought of come and it's not talking about fighting, it's talking about bread, all right? And you can't, bread is a noun, it's not a verb. So I'm saying a bread can't do something, so you can't say I was bread. You see what I'm saying? It's talking about she and a bread, all right? So context is absolutely essential when it comes to understanding the Bible. Even the Bible is translated into English, Christians still don't know what the Bible means. That's why they're all online watching, Jeremiah on Thursdays and Mondays, and Captain Saku on Tuesdays. They kept them shop on Tuesdays, Captain Saku on Wednesdays. So they're trying to learn this Bible. You know what I'm saying? Many of your so-called great Christian pastors, you know what I'm saying, that you look up to and respect and love because they're talking about Jesus Christ is black and this and that, they have lessons, clarifying and all that. You respect them because they online subscribe to us. We see their scriptures, we actually see their subscriptions on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? While they run off with the lessons that was established in 1969, which the Lord gave us, and they are thieves, all right? And they give no credit to the actual Spirit of the Lord. They give no credit to the men who do the work of the Lord, all right? And they only have to pay their tithes. And if they don't, their blood will be upon them. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because they take the lessons of the Lord, and they even with those lessons, they refuse to teach the people. Why? Because they do it for the sake of vanity and fame, all right? They want to be respected as a man that knows the Bible, all right? Hold on 1 second. Shalom says, God. So we have out of sight, and we got Omar, yeah, young man in the class. Right? Yeah, it's just 12 now, so probably not. Right? Cool, just let me know. So you going to collect it today or tomorrow? Cool. Clarkson, like in Heights. Cool. So I should not switch it. All right. So in the name of Yahweh, all right. You have he and you have he. All right. He, the man. It's the man you're talking about right here. All right. Now, when you're going to make a name, you go according to how the name sounds, and that's how you write the name. All right. How are written like this? Wa, all right. That's how you find how are in the ancient Hebrew. All right. When you're writing it in the Syrian, you look at a little something like this. All right. When it comes to learning Hebrew, I'm more staunch on brothers learning the ancient Hebrew. All right, you got the Hebrew sheet. You got the Hebrew sheet, right? Yeah. So I'm saying you gotta try to get the Hebrew sheet and get familiar with being able to translate the ancient Hebrew to the Assyrian Hebrew. You see what I'm saying? Get a Tanakh. You know what I'm saying? Off the Quran, he pointed out a lot of brothers in the school to get Tanakhs online, usually from eBay. I got one in the school right here, like $5. All right, you go online and get one. You know what I'm saying? And see Sabbath service, follow along, try to get familiar with seeing Hebrew letters in the ancient, in Assyrian Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? You see it, you get to read it. You know what I'm saying? When you see it, you know how to read it, you know what sounds it makes. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing in learning Hebrew. You're gonna see these words and know what sounds they make. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't know what it means, know how to read it, know how to say it, know how it sounds. You know what I'm saying? So now when it comes to actually learning what the word means, you know what I'm saying, you can know how to pronounce it and everything falls right into place, alright? Alright, good. That's Hawa over here, right? This is the ancient Hebrew for Hawa, this is the Assyrian Hebrew. Alright, the Assyrian Hebrew is the language that we made when we was in Assyrian captivity for the sake of trying to love the Assyrians. Alright, we love the Assyrians just like how today in America we love white people. You see what I'm saying? Which you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to prefer no other nation over your own. That's why you're in slavery right now. Okay? You wanted to love the Africans sold you. You want to love the Arabs, Arabs sold you. And now you're here under the white man, and the white man is, treating you like garbage, alright? Who you love that. Okay? Meanwhile, every race loves their own. Ecclesiastes, what is that? 15:13 tells me that. Alright? Every beast loves its own, every dog like its own kind, every bird or pigeons go with pigeons, bluefish hang out with bluefish, and redfish hang out with redfish, alright? Now, you as a Negro, you're supposed to love other Negroes and not try to compromise your culture for another man's culture. The Chinese man is not compromising his culture for yours, you should not for his. The Chinese language is not changing for you, don't change your language for his. Alright, this ancient Hebrew, this is our language that I thoroughly focus on ancient Hebrew. You see what I'm saying? Even though we are gonna put them into Assyrian Hebrew for those who are familiar with it. For the most part, you know what I'm saying, we doing this. I do this class with Officer Marad of Philadelphia. He's gonna take the classes some days, like on the classes other days. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times he will go into the Assyrian Hebrew. You can get familiar with that, right? But I want brothers to know this thing. I want brothers to be able to read this and write it and be able to comprehend what you're reading and writing. I'm saying before the end of the year, you should be able to speak fluent sentences in Hebrew by the end of the year, right? That's my goal up in here. All right, that's my goal up in here. All right, you gotta start speaking this thing. All right, don't sweat. Okay, get the camera a little closer. Anybody got any questions? Just let me know. All right, Qadash, all right, John Scott. All right, William, Shalom, or you in Brunswick, New Jersey, no sweat. All right, Gabriel, Akadil Nasa, all right, I see you, Shalom, all right. Get this camera a little closer so y'all can see better. If anybody online can't see it too clearly, just let me know. I try to make some adjustments, all right? No sweat, all right? Good. Now, the second man in rank behind the Most High Yahweh is Yahushua. All right? A lot of people want to dispute what his name is. If you could, Omar, give me Matthew chapter 1, verse 21. If you could. All right.
I got a question.
What's up?
How come some people follow Yahshua and Yahshua?
Very, very good question. Because they don't know how to speak Hebrew. All right. Yahshua, when you translate it, I'm gonna get the whole translation in a second, right? When you're going from English, right? When you use Hebrew to English, they'll translate that name and they try to create a kind of verbatim of what modern day English or modern day Yiddish would say. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna get the proper translation first, and then we're gonna go into why they call it whatever name they call it. The thousands of names that Yahushua, or the 1,000 names that they want to call Jesus, but his name was actually one. Like your name is Sharos.
Yeah, Sharos.
Now what if I call you Sharice?
Yeah, no,
You would not like that, because your name is not Sharice, your name is Sharos. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the Lord. Like Captain Shamar Waller always told us from when I was a troopership. You know, you can't call the Lord whatever you want to call him. He's not your homeboy down the street. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made you. He's your father. Respect your father's name. Just like if you got a dad, you know your dad's name is John. You don't call him Chris because you want to call him Chris. He's gonna give you an ass whooping. All right, and a lot of dudes that's not in the I.S.U.P.K. I'm saying they're calling the Lord by some false name. They're all on their way to death. You say, for the Lord's ass whooping is no joke. When the Lord gives you a spanking, when the Lord gives you a curse, it's not simple. You know what I'm saying? It's not 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It could be eternity. It can cost you your life, especially lying on the Lord's name. Especially when you know what the Lord's name is, you hear the truth. I mean, you reject it, the Lord's going to hold you accountable. All right? No slip. When you're ready,
Matthew chapter 1, verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son.
She shall bring forth a son. Talking about who? Mary. All right. Even Mary can be translated. Her actual name was not Mary. All the names you read in the Bible, the King James Bible, is transliterations of actual names. All right. Keep reading.
And thou shalt call his name Yahushua.
You shall call his name what?
Yahushua.
Right. In the English, it will say Jesus, but you know. Every fake Israelite knows this. Every Christian knows this, that there was no J before the 1500s, 1600s. Even when King James wrote his name wasn't even written with a J, it was written with an I. All right? So Yahushua lived 2,000 years ago. I'm saying there was no letter J, so his name could never been called no Jesus. All right? And even putting the sus on the end, that is like translating his name into Greek. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because many of our people spoke Greek, was in Greek captivity. You know what I'm saying? So they tried to give a Greek transliteration, even though his name was never Greek. He was never a Greek man. You see what I'm saying? He ain't like Greeks. He ain't like Romans. He was not with Romans. You see what I'm saying? The Romans was the one who put us in slavery. You see what I'm saying? Keep reading.
For he shall save his people.
For he shall save his people. All right? He shall save his people. So now, when it says Jesus, right? When it says Yahushua, when it says Jesus, right? After that, it tells you what the name means. So it says, read from the top again.
Verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua.
You should call his name Yahushua. Then they give the definition of what Yahushua means. Read.
For he shall save his people.
And that's the name. That's the definition of the name. His name means he shall save his people. All right? Is there any more on that? Read it.
From their sins.
From their sins. All right? So that's what it means to be saved from. You know what I'm saying? If you're an Israelite, your enemy is really not the white man. The white man is above you for the sake of your enemies, for the sake of your sins. All right? Being that you gave into your sins, just like how many fake Israelites gave into false knowledge, the Lord gave you a punishment. All right, He gave you the white man to be on top of you as a beaten stick. You see what I'm saying? It's just like you're bad. You got a bad kid, right? I would never do this, but people in the world do this, right? They'll send their children off to boot camp in the summer. When they go to boot camp in the summer, there's some redneck devil. You know what I'm saying? Acting like he's a military sergeant. You know what I'm saying? Tell you to get up 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Scrub floors and wash decks all day. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the night, by 8 o'clock or something, you got to be in bed. You see what I'm saying? Or he yells at you, makes you feel belittled and all that. That's the white man to us today. That is slavery. All right? That's slavery. You got to get up 7 in the morning, try to get to work for 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Get up at 5 p.m. You know what I'm saying? And then you go home, just do it all over again. All right? It's the same thing. You are living boot camp. You know what I'm saying? Making another man's empire great. Well, greatness belongs to you. The earth belongs to you, and you got to see and not have it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a bad kid. Just like you have toys. A kid got a toy. All right? You're a bad kid. The Lord takes his toys away from you. And you're going to see all these great toys that your daddy and mom got you, and you can't play with it. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna see all the nice clothes and jewelry and everything that the Lord gave you, and you can't play with it. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the Lord is your Father. All right. That's why the praise is called what? Abba Nawa, which means what? Our Father. Right. We're gonna get to the prayer in a little bit. Get some prayer words. All right. So now, give me back Jesus again.
Come. Verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahawashai.
His name should be Yahawashai, right? They will say Jesus. The scripture will say Jesus, but his name actually is Yahawashai. Yahawashai. All right. In the Hebrew, it looks like this. Yahawashai. All right. Good. Yah. Look at the annotations now. The connectors. Yah, singular. Ha, singular. Wa, singular. And then the Shai comes together. All right. So you're taking that Hebrew test, get it on, pass. All right. You came to class. You came to class to pass the test. All right. Good. Now, what's in his name? What's the definition of his name? For he shall.
For he shall save his people from their sins.
All right. For is what? For is Kaya. All right. He is what? Yah. All right. Save is Hawashai. All right, Hawashai. All right. And then when they get down to it, from his men, and then you got he shall save. All right, for he saved. All right. So now you're making a name. When you make a name for a brother, you got to get straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? You would have heard the name, you would have heard the name, heard the pronunciation of the name, and know what his name means. All right. Good. You don't need Kaya in the name, but you do need Yahawashai. All right. He saved from what? What do black people need saving from? You God's people. You see what I'm saying? God made some rules for you. All right. Yahweh made some rules for you. The Most High made some rules for you, and He told you in Deuteronomy, everywhere, the deed of the covenant is you keep my laws. You know what I'm saying? You shall be blessed. You go against my law, you shall be cursed. Now, when you're cursed, you get put under another nation of people, and you need to be saved from them. So saving you from your sins is saving you from the white man, all right? A lot of people think that they're going to be at home, not coming to UPK, you know what I'm saying? Not learning how to fight demons, not learning how to fight the flesh. They're going to be at home watching a million classes, still smoking weed, still doing whatever, never coming to class, and then they think that, the kingdom will come like that. You know what I'm saying? You are a joke. You know what I'm saying? Even in Matthew 24, it said the kingdom cometh not with observation. You see what I'm saying? Meaning what? You got to put your brick in. You got to go to work, and not only do you got to fight your own sins, you got to help another brother fight sins. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason of loving that brother like thyself. You know what I'm saying? Because now, Yahweh was perfect. You see what I'm saying? He could have saved himself. You see what I'm saying? But his job was not to save himself. That's not the mission of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Fake Israelites talking about, oh, I'm good, I'm Gucci, man. I don't sin. I'm righteous. I'm going to be 144,000. No, you're never ever going to be 144,000. They'll say, oh, yeah, how do you know that? You know what I'm saying? You're not the one making the selection. But there's rules according to how the Lord makes the selection. I reread it because I'm in the I.S.U.P.K. I'm in the I.S.U.P.K. where I come to learn about the Lord. I learn about the mission, which you failed in doing, all right? Good. He saves. You follow the footsteps of Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? You follow the lifestyle of Christ, then you shall be also saving, all right? You don't save yourself. That's the Christian's work. The Christians is all about saving themselves. If you go to church, you know that, if you've ever been to a church, the Christians talk as if they're already saved. You see what I'm saying? They're already in the kingdom of heaven. They're with the white man. And they're with white Jesus. They say they got it all figured out already. They go, fine, be over there. You know what I'm saying? They fooling themselves. They don't want to learn. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying my mission is to go out there and teach, go on the highways and byways. You know You know what I'm saying? And raise up the dead, man. You know what I'm saying? Put some meat and sinew and skin on them dry bones. You know what I'm saying? That is the job of Yahushua. That was the job that Ezekiel told us to do. And all the prophets' work is all the same. You see what I'm saying? To raise up one nation, to put them into one camp. All right? Why? Because that camp will bring forth what? A government. And that government will rule a nation. Not going to be different governments that are conflicting like the U.S. government. It's not going to be a Democratic versus Republican, all the goddamn tie, vote for the seats. Ain't going to be none of that. The kingdom of heaven, the system that Yahushua is setting up is a monarchy, all right? When a man gets selected to be 144,000, behind him, he would never ever lose his seat, all right? Behind him, if he dies, his son will come in his stead, all right? His first son is here, and he will inherit his seat in the government of rulership, right? In Yahushua's kingdom. The King of Kings, Lord of Lords, all right? Yahushua will be the King of Kings. Why? Because 144,000 men will be kings. They will be governing their own section of the earth. All right, 1 second. I finished it. I'll finish it. Never come in there. Never ever do that. All right? I finished it. So phone, lotion. Usually you can get up and go to the chest back. That's the one stuff that we eat. What is in there, right? Get some chicken. Yeah, me. Stuff. Head in there. So it's like right in that area. Cat told me, Cat told you what? Small. Yeah, get up. Don't want to cross it, right? That's yeah, but it's about down. All right, no sweat. We're just doing the breakdown of Yahushua's name. As you know, Yahushua was not the only man to be called Yahushua. You had Joshua, right? If I'm not mistaken, Hosea, all right? Just like Judah was not the only man to be named Judah. You got brothers in the school right now called Judah, Yahweh in the Hebrew, all right? Many men was named Yahushua. Many names was named YAHANNA after Yahweh. The name YAHANNA was established in the New Testament. You see what I'm saying? Many brothers was named Yonatan. Many brothers was named Nathaniel, all right? Many names was named after the angels, Mayaka Allah, all right, good. So now Yahushua is not a strange thing. Yahushua.
When you pass the 90 days and you get a Hebrew name, they got to be one of the names out of the Bible.
No, there's not going to be a name out of the Bible. It got to be a name according to your spirit. You see what I'm saying? I know. That's a brother of Shamar doing security. Don't worry about it. You good, man. You fine. He's walking with our staff. So good. All right. So now, a lot of fake Israelite groups, being that they're Christian, every Christian want to give a Bible name because they're fans of the Bible. They're not embracing the culture of Israel. They are just fans. All right. They don't know how to speak Hebrew, so they don't even give proper Hebrew names. You look at fake Israelite camps. They give English alliterations of the name. You know what I'm saying? They'll name themselves Matthew and stuff like that. Matthew and John and Jan and Dawood. You know what I'm saying? They'll say Obadiah. Don't know what the word Obadiah means. Don't know what the name means. Don't know how to break it down. Don't know nothing about the goddamn name. There's very few men in I.S.U.P.K with Bible names. You see what I'm saying? A name is a name is a word. It has a definition. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry. So 144,000 men should all be named 10 names. You know what I'm saying? How much? There's only a limited amount of names in the Bible. you got an entire race of people to name. Or you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna limit names to 100 names. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like the white man, 1,000 Alexes.
That'd be confusing.
1,000, it'll be very confusing. Now I gotta figure out who's who. You gotta start putting numbers behind the names. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 Johns, 1,000 Richards, 1,000 Jones. We ain't doing that. We're not the white man. We are people. We got so much flavor and salt. You know what I'm saying? Not to share names of half the nation. All right. Good. All right. Good. So we got that. Yahushua's name means he saved. All right.
He saved.
Right. He saved. All right. Also in the breakdown, Salaki Akim, because he will save
his people from their sins.
He will save their people from their sins. Meaning what? Will, future tense. If you're writing that down in a straight sentence, it would have been Tha. Yahushua. All right? Go on, say Yahushua. All right?
I don't know how to read yet, but
Okay. Yahweh. Shamar. Our. Atha. Bashem. Yahushua. Good. What I just said was the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. All right? All right. I'm the boss. I am the bar means welcome. All right, good. Yahushua means save. All right. I know in the English, one meaning of a word, these different words mean the same thing. Just like how you call a car a vehicle, a hoopty, a whip, a V. All right. Yahushua is save, deliver, rescue. You go into concordance, each word got like 20 different meanings, all right? But it all come down to the same definition, all right? All right, so he said he will deliver. This star right here, future tense, all right? Future tense of will do, all right? This is something that he will do, all right? Yahushua will save, all right? He's not dead, he's actually alive, all right? He was taken up. You read in the book of Acts how he was taken up. He was taken up just like how all of the other men in the Old Testament was taken up, all right? Up into a whirlwind. What is a whirlwind? A tornado, all right? Chariots do that. A lot of things that Christians don't know. Christians stop being Christian or stop believing in God while still being Christian, still being in the philosophy of a Christian. And they say, oh yeah, the Bible can't be real because how can you split the sea? You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. When you read the Bible, it tells you that the angels came down in clouds and the wind parted the sea. Just like how today, tornadoes only kill white people. You know what I'm saying? There's a city of white people, there's a village of white people, there's a village of black people, there's a village of Arabs and Chinese men all around, and the tornado goes right for the white town, kill all the white people, kill all the white houses, destroy their cars and all that. It doesn't miss, it doesn't go around, it doesn't hang in the bush. But it goes directly for the white town, make sure that it does damage on white people because the wind is not a mistake. Or the tornado is not a mistake. Just like how Yahushua, when he comes back, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to be about peace, it's going to be about damage. That's like how the Lord is always about damage. Damage on the people that hurting us, all right? The Lord damages all the people that will hurt us, all the people that abuse us. He will save us from them, all right? That's Thar. Thar is will do future tense, all right? Yahushua, we got that save, deliver, all right? Good. All right, you want to write it down? Let me know when you finish write that down. If you're speaking too fast or moving too fast, let me know. All right, if anybody got any questions, let me know. Going on outside.
So you said there was 4 letters in Yahweh.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So Yahushua is 5 letters?
Yah, Ha, Wa, and Shai is 5. Correct. All right. As you know, if you're familiar with the scriptures, Yahushua the King is above the angels, all right?
Above the angels?
He's above the angels. That's what it means that Yahushua has the right hand. You know, he sits at the right hand of the Most High. The right hand is authority seats. The right is the second hand man. The left is the third man in charge. All right. Right. So behind Yahushua will be the angels, the chief archangel, Mayaka Allah behind it will be Kabaya Allah. Then you go down to Rapaya Allah and Araya Allah, Awaya Allah. All right. But I want to focus on the names that brothers going to get on the test, because brothers going to take the test, and then they're going to go to they're going to do the test, fail the test. They're going to say, why you fail the test? Have you not been going to Hebrew class? They're going to say, yes, I did. And then so the blame going to come down on me. You know what I mean? The blame comes down on me. I'm going to blame God for not reminding me.
Don't worry, I will do you.
You see what I'm saying? That's how it goes. Oh, you going to do me good? Y'all side, that's being a brother, man. That's like, give my hand, man. That's what you get all about, man. Brotherhood, man. Looking after your fellow man, man. All right? Good. What's up? You know how to do it?
You can teach me Hebrew, and I can't see. You should be able to teach anybody Hebrew.
Oh, that's what's up, man. You over there complimenting niggas. That's most in Christ, man. Yeah, just make sure you listen good, though. I know you got that good ears, though. You know what I mean?
Know it.
Good. All right. You on the test on you, right? The test on you.
Test? Test switches?
Yeah. You got them on you. Let me get them. All right. I gotta get all the names they want to break down.
Do the phone, sir.
Still the phone. Whatever you want to do it. All right. You get an order. Just do it. Don't care how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill nobody. All right? Don't break the law. All right. If you gotta climb on the building top, do it. All right. Get down. All right. Mayaka Allah, what I'm doing is going in the concordance, and you look for Ma. Easiest way I can just go to the English to find Michael. All right. Give me 1 second. It's a very big book. We got no more questions, right? No more questions online. Can you write those two names in Hebrew? Joshua, Joshua, one is Moses, and there is Yeshua, Jesus. All right, we're going to get that right now, as a matter of fact. The one is Moses. Are you talking about Joshua in the Old Testament? All right, here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? The Joshua in the Old Testament, his name is written the exact same way as Jesus in the New Testament. Like I just said, it's the exact same name, all right? So we got that already, right? If you got a Tanakh, just go to the book of Joshua, all right? There it is right there, all right? Haya, Akaya, Ma'awath, Masha, Ibad, Yahweh, Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Yahawashai, all right? What I just said was it came to pass now at the death of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and he spoke, Yahweh is Lord, this is God's name, unto, Al is unto, Yahawashai, Joshua, right? Ban, Nawan, which means son of none, Masharath, which is minister, Marsha, which is Moses, La'amar, saying, all right, or said, all right? Good. All right, Joshua and Jesus is the exact same name, all right? Let me say it right quick. Right, go on. This is the perfect one. All right. Omar, give me Ezekiel 105. Okay. Okay. I was timing that. I know it's almost 8 o'clock. I wanted to get into some prayer names. Okay, we're not going to do the nations today. We did the tribes the week before. We are going to do Yahweh again for the sake of brothers in the class. All right. But we're not going to use a lot of time on that. All right. We got that question. How do you say you're welcome? Which is mentioned. All right. Shawashana, Yashawana, all right. You're welcome. So you want to say, if someone says, thank you, and someone responds, you're welcome. We do that by saying, Ayan the bar, all right? Ayan the bar. Yes, that's you're welcome, or It's a very, very black thing to say, all right? It's a very, very Negroic thing to say. Oh, Ayan the bar. Ayan the bar. Yeah, all right? We done with the bar, right? All right, make sure that people online can see. Let me not be selfish and be all about us, but be about everyone, all right? Okay, good. Can you see this? Okay, if you feel like you need to adjust your seat, do that, right? Okay. I might as well just get all of the basic words, all the words they might hear in class, hear the brothers might say.
Okay, like what does con mean?
Con means yes. All right. Okay. Very good question. All right. Con. Con means yes. Sir. What's up? Water. Bubble shot. Mayan. Mayan. All right. Good. Don't spit. All right.
Salaki means pardon me.
Pardon me, forgive me. All right. Con means yes, as opposed to what?
No.
Good. No. How you say no? How you say no in Hebrew?
Salaki, sir.
Hold on. Omar.
La'a.
La'a. Very good.
Say it again.
La'a. La'a is how you say no in Hebrew.
La'a.
All right. Good. How do you write them in Hebrew? Like this. You got the ka. You got the ka. All right, and then the na. That's kan. Dua, right? All right. All right, la'a. You got the la. And you got the ah. All right, la and the ah. It's not a la and a ha. You see what I'm saying? If you put the la and a ha, that's not gonna mean no. La and ha. La means two. So not in this context here. But when you're writing la and ha, la means two on its own, and then behind the word, when you put ha, it will mean what? Her. So that will end up meaning to her. You don't want to put that. You want to put la and ah and connect them. All right. Good. Other word they just asked was salakia. All right. Someone said, how do you say you're welcome? We're gonna get there. All right. Salak. Salak. Salakia is two words. All right. Salak means forgive. They write it bigger. We've got brothers on the other side of the room with me. All right. Forgive. A very essential part in being a brother or being a sister. Being any member of the family, being a father or mother, you're gonna know how to forgive. If you don't forgive, you're gonna kill each other, which brothers do in the neighborhood today right now for $5. See what I'm saying? And the fundamentals of the law is, you know what I'm saying, falls down on forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? In order to forgive your brother, and don't forgive the white man. Christians make the mistake wanting to forgive everybody, forgive the earth, forgive the white man, forgive the Chinese man, forgive the Arab, you know what I'm saying, and forgive the policeman that abused them, and can't forgive their own cousin that they was raised up in their grandma's house with. You see what I'm saying? That's why Howard tried to come back in a time when white people ruled over us in Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? In 0 AD, 30 AD, all that. You know what I'm saying? When the Romans was over us, those Romans were actual white people, the same white people we see today. Scriptures say Herodians, those are actual Caucasian devil's crackers, all right? And the niggas that was in Jerusalem was, I'm saying, Israelites, African Americans, West Indians, Haitians. I'm saying that's the truth, all right? Good. Salak means forgive. Now when you put Yah at the end of a word, all right? Yah at the end of a word, it's not like the beginning of the word. Yah at the end of a word means me. All right? Me / my / mine, everything pertaining to yourself. All right? All right? Me, my, myself. All right? That's Yah at the end of the word. So when you say Salak Yah, that Yah means me. Salak who? Salak wa? Salak ha? Nope. Salak Yah. All right? Good. Now, if I want to say forgive him, I'll say salak wa. All right? Salak wa. Wa at the end of the word means him, his, all right? Anything that pertains to that man, all right? Don't worry, that's incense. Sure, all right? Now, if I want to say her, you can't leave out the sisters, all right? There will be no nation without the sisters, without women. They are as essential as the men, all right? So now, salak ha is how you say her, all right?
Salak ha.
Right, her, she, all right? She, all right? Her, she. Good. Now, if I want to say forgive you, it's salak ka. All right? That's you. All right?
Hold on. So it's Salakia
Good.
is me.
Good.
Salakiwa is him.
Good.
Salakia, how you say she again?
Ha.
Salakiha.
Yeah, that's the easiest part because we saying that in English right now. You know what I'm saying? A nigga don't say her. It says it's her. He's saying he gives to her.
Salakiha.
Yeah.
It's her.
Yeah.
And then you said one more.
Ka.
Salakika
Ka.
is who?
You.
Also forgive you. What about them?
Good question. Good. Now, when it comes to making it plural, right? Them, as in not you all, but them, all right, will be hum, right?
Salakiha.
So that hum,
Salakiha.
which is them, masculine plural, all right? A masculine.
Thank you. Sister?
What?
Oh, no.
Okay, no problem.
Nobody. Thank you.
All right, masculine plural, all right? Now, if it's them female, it's hun. Hun, like H-A-N, all right?
Okay.
Hun. So hun is forgive the sisters, all right? Aquatian, all right? Them. Feminine plural. Feminine is absolutely essential that the woman is feminine. I'm saying that's how she gains favor in the eyes of the earth, all right? As opposed to a man rules by being masculine, by being dominant, all right? Go out and kill people and take over cities and bully them into submission to serving you, all right? That's how we always are. We do that in school now. We do that in school growing up. We just never know that we was never supposed to do it to each other. You see what I'm saying? You go to some mixed race school, there's always a race war in a mixed race school. All right, but too much smoke. All right, no sweat. If there's too much, let me know, all right? All right. When you finish writing that, okay, we got that.
Good.
Make sure everybody online got that. Okay. Y'all small about shoot my shot. All right, so sweat. Oh, okay, hold on. What? Yeah, house of Amak, all right, shot Amak, Iraq. What flower off? All right, no sweat, no time fresh up, shot to them too, all right. Where you from there, I was no time fresh, good. Good to that, all right. After I see you, sis, you got headphones, people short off, all right. That's how we get down, man. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? How I said, I'm saying, don't put your candle under a bed, man. Let that light shine. That's why when a nigga gets some good clothes, he wears it. You see what I'm saying? So you got that down, right? You good, Swab?
Good.
Good. Okay. Now also, you got other than them, you got you, all right? So now we already know that car is you, all right? This car right here is you. Then if I want to say y'all, and we don't say y'all for no reason. White men look at us be like, you know, these guys are uneducated, they can't speak proper English. But there's a reason why we say y'all. Because in our original language, we had a translation of how to say y'all. In English, they'll say you all, or you know, they put two words together. Y'all in English, y'all in Hebrew, talking about, if you're talking about men or in mixed multitude, it's common. All right? That's you all / y'all, all right? Masculine plural, all right? Masculine.
What's on you?
That's mine. Masculine plural, right? Sure, church of God. Me, you're Long Island. Damn. Bro. Bro. Yeah, I'm not even exactly sure. So I'm getting it right now, so. Oh, it's Haza'ah, sir, all right? Haza'ah. Yeah, Hazahp. Yeah, I see his text message right here, so. Couple cards. I'm sure if it's the all right. This class gonna click early today, all right? We got like 10 minutes in there, all right? I'm gonna need to help me take the camp equipment out of the car, put it in for a bit, all right? Come. All right. So come is you all masculine plural, all right? Now who can guess how you would say you all in feminine plural?
Come.
Very good. All right. At the end of a word is con. Then what she did was she picked up the pattern of using the man and not end of the words. You see what I'm saying? Han, masculine. Akyum, masculine.
An M at the end.
Huh?
An M at the end.
Yeah, an M and an N.
Masculine. And for
Right.
men, you will always remember.
Oh, that's a good way to remember it too. All right. So now at the end of the word is you all feminine. All right. Feminine plural. Feminine plural. All right. Good. All right. We actually got to wrap the class up damn near immediately. All right. You got any questions before we go? Okay, so that's the other one. Can you zoom in, please, in a bit? All right. The camera's connected by a cord, so I can't go. This is about as far as I can go. All right. So slack you on that. All right. We're gonna relay some words real quick. All right. So I say the Akim and the Aquatian can feel like they got a full lesson at least. Okay. Okay. Popular words used in the class. The water. You know what the water means, right? The water means?
Sir.
What?
Thank you.
Very good.
Say it again, please.
The water. The water.
The water.
The water means thanks.
The water.
Thank you, all right? Good. Now, oops. Shalom, stuff. Concert. Well, concert. Captain's a concert. We're going to wrap the class right away because I got to pick up something from school, sir. Out in Long Island. No, I gotta cut the class and go. Cover concert. I shall no Christ. All right. The water is thank you. All right. Thank you. All right. All right. Response to that will be what? You're welcome. All right. How we say that in Hebrew? Ayan. Ayan. Ayan the bar. All right. Ayan the bar. All right, which is comprised of two words. All right. In essence, it means you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Ayan the bar means you're welcome. Ayan in itself means we never believe this, man. Ayan means nothing. Yeah. Ayan means nothing. All right? Good. And this is coming out of the Bible. This comes straight out of the Old Testament. All right? The bar means you in the hood, man. I'm telling you, man. The Bible is straight up hood, man. The bar means say. Say. Say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. That's the Bible. That's nigga talk. You see what I'm saying? Say nothing. Don't say nothing, man. In Spanish, what did they say in Spanish? De nada, man. What does de nada mean? That's why they say you're welcome, but de nada means the same thing. It means of nothing. You know what I'm saying? All of the naysayers that want to say that the Hispanic saint ain't Israel. So that you know what I'm saying? But why they're holding the culture of Israel? Why they can't help it? Straight out of Mexico, de nada. Straight out of Dominican Republic, de nada. You see what I'm saying? Straight out of Colombia and all them places, de nada. Go ahead, get down.
But the people that's from there, they didn't speak that language until they got invaded by the Spaniards.
Right, but Spaniards would have said de nada. Spaniards don't say de nada. The Spaniards say words like vosotros. You say that to a Mexican, he don't know what the hell you're talking about. Because that's Spaniard Spanish. That's European Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So now, why are we talking like this? Why are we saying de nada? Why are we saying nothing? Why are we saying no sweat? You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit. It's lucky for the language. Why are we saying that? Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to say what we would say while speaking this other language.
Oh, like mixing.
Yeah, that's mixing. Just like how we would call money bread. In Hebrew, bread is money. You see, in lakam. In Hebrew, it's money. It's the bank. But yes, lakam is what's that? That's the water. All right. A white man wouldn't say, "Hold this bread right here." You see what I'm saying?
Come us.
Yeah, come from us. But you know what I'm saying? A Mexican would say that. You see what I'm saying? A Mexican would say that. A Dominican would say that. A Puerto Rican would say that. You see what I'm saying? Good, you understand that?
Good.
All right? That's how you say you're welcome. I am the bar, all right? Well, it's nothing. So what else? Baba Bashar. Right? Oh, in the water, right? We got a lot of Judah, right? Judah? Tribe of Judah? Right. Judah, right? Yahuda, but that's Yiddish. Right? What they're trying to say is Yahweh.
Say it again.
Yahweh. Yahweh. Yeah. The white man can't speak a language, so what that Howard right there, that Howard right here, this part right here, where it says ha, wa, they always turn it into who. Because they turn a ha into a H and they turn a Y into a U. And they'll say Yehuda because they don't know our language. You see what I'm saying? That's the white man trying to learn the language, it's not his. You know what I'm saying? Just like a white man trying to talk Chinese, they say, huh? That's not how we talk. That's not how we talk in China. You see what I'm saying? They try to mess with you because you're not saying like how they would say. We would never ever say Yehuda. There's no point in history where niggas said Yehuda. You know what I'm saying? That's a result of the white man talking that Yiddish crap from Germany, reading what we got and trying to put his language into ours. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, we're putting our language into English. You see what I'm saying? It's all backwards. We need to correct that. That's the job of the I.S.U.P.K, right? Ain't no Yehuda, ain't no Yahushua. Yahushua the same thing. All right?
Yahweh from the tribe of Yahweh.
Good. All right, Yahweh, which means, when you read in Genesis 27, it means thank the Lord. All right, the Lord's name is Yahweh, and praise is thanks. All right, so when you read it, it says Yahweh Tawada. All right, Yahweh Tawada. All right. And even in this name, you can't get no what they call it. The fake Israelites are saying a higher. If it was higher, then it wouldn't be Judah. If the Lord's name was what did it say? A higher, something like that. If the Lord's name was a higher, then there would never be a Judah. It would never be a Yahweh. It would have been a higher. You see what I'm saying? What else did they say the Lord's name is? Yah. Then where are you gonna get the ha in Hawada? It would be Yahweh. There will be no ha. There will be no Yahweh. It will be Yah. They would say Yah, right? They'll cut off that and then they'll try to attach Yah onto Sawada. You would never get that ha in Yahweh right here. Right. You know what I'm saying? All right. If you're not in the I.S.U.P.K, you're not in the truth. That's right. That's all it is. So that's all it comes down to. You're gonna learn it either later or you're gonna die living a lie. All right. I'm not wishing death on nobody. Lord willing, y'all come to the truth. Lord willing, Lord give y'all some sense. All right. We'll sweat. All right. Lord's name is Yahweh. Yahweh. Everywhere in the Old Testament, in the Tanakh, in the Torah, which they claim to follow. You know what I'm saying? We say don't read. They will see that the Lord's name is Yahweh. He's Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so when you read in English, when it says the Lord, in English it's Yahweh. That's why the brother asked me, how do you say Joshua? I went to Joshua chapter 1, verse 1, and it said Yahweh in there twice. It never said Yah. It never said Ahaya or nothing else. You see what I'm saying? It says Yahweh, right? Good. All right. Anything else before we go? We got that, right? We good? We good on that? All right. We got that. The water is thank you. I am the boys. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? We said it by saying it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it because I'm a brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't account as a big thing. It's my job to be. It's my job as a brother. You see what I'm saying? That's why we say it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't think too much about it. You want some more? I got food. I got this. I got that. We look out for each other. That's why we say it's nothing. That's the whole basis behind why we would say that. That's the Lord's culture. All right. What else? What's up?
Sorry, I never heard about how we say numbers, sir.
Numbers? Well, that's not today's class. All right. But we are gonna get numbers another day.
We gotta get one more degree, sir.
Break it down.
All right. And say leader.
Who?
Leader.
Leader? It's a good question. All right. Baba Bashar means please. What's up?
Oh, no, that's right.
All right. Baba Bashar, how you say please. Another common word, Tawab. Tawab means what?
Good.
Good. Alright? Alright? Fake Israelites, Old Testament Israelites who don't know Hebrew, what they do again is they turn this W into an O, and then modern day, they around the time we was coming out of Spain, like after the Spanish Inquisition and stuff like that, V was also became a V. All right, so they said Tov. So they say when they see them saying like over Tov and stuff like that, they just don't know Hebrew. All right, they don't know nothing. If you tell them if you don't come out of I.S.U.P.K, you ain't shit though. Straight up, Salakia. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it gunner. You know what I'm saying? Israel is a gunner nation. You know what I'm saying? Israel is not about peace. We basically men of war. The Lord is a man of war. All right. When Yahweh comes back, they'll be killing, and then we will dominate and rule. You know what I mean? We're gonna have people in chains, heavy working constructions. You know what I'm saying? Not paying them all that. We're gonna be doing all that grimy stuff to other nations because it's what they deserve for what they did to us. All right? This is not butterflies and hand out lollipops and candy, and we're gonna love everybody. This is not that place. All right? This is where we get together, be a family, and dominate the earth. All right? On the side.
How we gonna do all that to those people when they said supposed to do righteousness?
Because there is righteous things to do. So it's a righteous thing to ask for justice. See what I'm saying? And when a man steals from you, you got to return what was stolen from you sevenfold. That's what the law says. That's righteous. That's how you make a brother forgive you. If I steal your phone, giving your phone back ain't enough, because now I got a bad reputation of stealing your phone. I'm going to make amends with you. I'm going to give you 7 phones. You be like, damn, man, shit, it's steal from me again. You know what I'm saying? That was a righteous thing you did by giving back, making amends for what was lost to me. You know what I'm saying? That's righteous. You know what I'm saying? Not just giving back what was taken, but making amends for it. The white man got to make amends for what he does.
What about the other nations?
The other nations got to make amends for us.
Will we be whooping them and stuff?
Yes, will we? Did they whip us?
Yeah, but then we'll talk about the other nations.
The other nations. Did they whip us? Did the Arabs whip us? The Arabs killed us. You ever heard of the Battle of Fos? 627 AD? How we became Muslim before we came into slavery, they killed us by the sword. That's how we became Muslim for the sake of saving our children's lives. Because they was gonna kill us if we did not turn Muslim. Some of us said it straight up, kill me, put my head on the ground right now, chop my head off. We said I'll never turn Muslim. And a lot of us died. I'm saying never turn Muslim, and that was a righteous thing. To never forsake the Lord and the Lord's culture and your own culture. You know what I'm saying? But some of us, the women, especially, they don't want to kiss the die. They say, yo, just, we'll pray this Allah, so let's live, man. You know what I'm saying?
How will feel about that?
That's tough. Yeah, we got it right now, sir. It's not, you said it's right here, sir, on the cash app. I see right here. All right, deposited 80, sir. I got it. I got the address, sir. Cut off card, sir. Cut off card, sir. All right. Good. Nothing else? Nothing else? This is the last call because we out of here. We're out of here. Time is 8:20. All right. We're going to push the high table leader. What you do is, you find leader in the scriptures. Quickest way is, I go into a lot of people use the blue letter. I got an app. All right. I got an app where it says, we have a little search bar. And I'll just put in the word leader, all right? Leader. All right, you got 1 Chronicles 12:7. It says Jehoiada was the leader of the Aaronites, all right? He was the leader of the family of Aaron, all right? So I go there in Hebrew, right? 1 Chronicles. Okay, 1 Chronicles 12 and 7, 12 and 12, chapter 12, verse 27. All right. First Chronicles 12. There we go right there. Ha na kaya, right? Hana kaya. The leader. Na kaya, right? Nagayad. Just to check, you go to the concordance. Concordance code is 5057. All right. Go to the Hebrew. Concordance code 50. Hold on. That's the Greek. I want the Hebrew. Where the Hebrew at? Okay, there we go. 50. 5057. 5057. Okay, there it is. Nagayad, which means what? Commander. Alright, civil, military, or religious leader. Honorable themes, captain, chief, excellent thing, governor, leader, noble prince. Noble or a prince or a chief or a ruler, right? Nagayad. Nagayad is how you say leader, alright? That's not a common word that we would use in here. Alright. If I look for leader in the English concordance, I'm sure it'll give me 3 different words. Alright. And they'll all be in the scriptures. Okay. Leader, right here. That's what we get. Leader, they know leader is by a. Alright, that's lead. Alright. Okay, leader is 5057. So Nagayad, alright? Nagayad is how you say leader, right? Good. Nothing else? No other questions? No other questions in the class? No. Okay, good. First class officer at the top yard, alright? Knock it up. Every Friday, right? 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We're going to cut the class short today, but next week we'll surely have a full class, alright? Go with it, of course. Let's go.
Right. I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We got I.S.U.P.K start out at 1 West 125th Street. We start out of Harlem, New York. Ruth, a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will call each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means tent in Hebrew, Mayashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to treasury department or teacher, priest fund. Free will offering for a priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you will like upcoming holy convocation. Announce. Oh, select it.
Yo, wrap it up. All right.
Okay. That being said, Midian. Right. Midian Shabbat. Midian. Barak. Right. Sar, which means turn to the east. To the sister. This is my sister. No problem. No. All right. No, sister, you face them.
What? Okay.
Yes.
No problem.
Yeah, that's the east. We're facing the sister. You made a mistake. It's all right.
Midian Shabbat.
Go ahead.
Midian. Barak.
Yahweh Shema Adatha Bashim Shah. Yahweh. Shamar.
Shamar.
Al.
Al.
Atha.
Atha.
Bashim.
Bashim.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahushua.
Okay, good.
With that being said, class dismissed.
Yajimata.
Yajimata, class dismissed.
Got me?